Morning, folks. I'm going to go ahead and call to order the meeting of the Tippecanoe County Alcoholic Beverage Board. Let the record reflect that it is August 12th, 2026. It is now 11 a.m. I'm Officer Gillum. Work with the State Excise Police. I'll be leading this meeting. Just as a matter of record, this is being recorded with audio and video equipment and will become part of the public record, so be mindful of anything you say after this point. We do meet as two separate boards. We have Board 2, which covers the permits specific to West Lafayette. Board 1 covers the rest of the permits in the county. Some of us sit on both boards. Some of us sit on individual boards. I'll go ahead and have the board members introduce themselves.
Holly Hughes, Vicky Pearl.
Chris DeBrune.
Mike Teal.
Do we have anyone here who wishes to voice opposition to any of the permits that are scheduled? Let the record reflect that there are none. If you're here and planning to speak to the board for any reason, transfers, violations, new permits, I need you to take an oath. So this is likely all of you. If you would, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers you've given on your application or any testimony you give to questions asked by the board be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. Let the record reflect that everybody's been sworn in. We're going to start with Board 2 for West Lafayette. We have renewals, no violations for the following businesses. We have this CVS Pharmacy, Sagamore Parkway West, Mad Mushroom, West State Street, Brokerage Brewing Company, Covington Street, CVS Pharmacy, Northwestern Avenue, the Union Club Hotel at Purdue University, North Grand Street, A-Zip Pizza, Sagamore Parkway West. Anyone here for those businesses? Okay, board members, questions, concerns, or motions regarding those?
Motion to be approved, sir.
Second.
Moved and seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Okay, you're welcome to hang around. You're good to go.
Thanks.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Board 1 for the rest of the permits in the county. We have renewals, no violations for the following businesses. We have American Legion Post 11, South 9th Street, La Tapatia, Cincinnati Street, CVS Pharmacy on South 18th Street, CVS Pharmacy on US 231 South, Speedway North Elmwood Drive, Speedway on Teal Road, CVS Pharmacy on Salem Street, Stumpy's North End Bar on North 14th Street, People's Brewing Company, North 9th Street. Anyone here for those businesses? Which one? Any violations? Yep, don't be here. Board members, questions, concerns, or motions regarding those?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion will carry. Okay, do we have anyone here for Senior Tacos, Veterans Memorial Parkway? Come on up. You can come all the way up to the board.
Okay.
And what is your name?
Sebastian.
You must spell that. Or do you have your ID with you?
Okay.
Are you the owner?
Yes.
Are you the sole owner or do you have partners?
We changing the permit to be only on my name, but, for right now, I'm the only owner. But on papers, we still, changing everything to my name.
What percentage of ownership are you? Right.
90%.
And you're gonna take over and become 100%?
Yes.
Which partner are you buying out?
My wife, we got divorced and, that's the reason why. Everything was on her name and now we're changing everything to my name.
Why is that?
Because she has her own job and I decided to keep the restaurant.
Well, that's not why we're here today. We're here because you had a violation.
Yes.
Let's see. You had a violation on September 18th, 2025. It was an alcohol compliance failure. A single charge for furnishing alcohol to a minor.
Yes.
$1,000 fine was paid. It looks like, according to the report, the employee made no attempt to verify the youth's age.
Yeah, that's correct.
And how long have you had this business?
Years. And since then, she's been working on the restaurant and she's been really careful. Something happened to her that day. I talked to her many times and she realized what she did, but she's really, she asked for an ID all the time. Just that day, that was the second shift. She just start working, and that was for her first table, and she made a mistake.
On our very first tape.
Yeah.
What sort of policies do you have in place for employees? Like, did she go through training before this?
Oh, yes, and we have a meeting once a month to cover that and other cases. And we talk about that, especially when we hire something new, somebody new, and we tell them they need to get a permit, they need to ask for an ID, we talk to them about all the situation, the problems they can make if that happen. That's the second time something like that happened to us. And the first time, I tell them that should be the last time. And she's been there. We have another business before this one.
Mhm.
So I know her for 20 years, and that's the first time she did something like that. So
Okay.
now everybody is aware. And I have a manager on the front, and she's really careful about that.
Remind me, does this location have a bar or is it all table service?
No, it's all table service, doesn't have a bar.
Do you do a lot of alcohol sales?
Yes and no. We have beer and wine, but it's not like our food is what we sell the most. We have a lot of, since COVID, we have a lot of orders through DoorDash, GrabHub, and all that kind of stuff.
Do you serve alcohol yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't work. I work on the kitchen, but I have a permit.
Okay. You said that you were the 90% owner switching over to being 100%.
Yes.
The application filed in 2017 shows your wife, Ann, as being the 100% owner.
Oh, yeah. But no anymore. I mean, for right now, I think we're gonna get an extension. The permit is still on her name. But yeah, the idea is we got divorced almost 3 years ago, so it's been a while, the
Yeah,
process.
you need to get that taken care of,
Yes,
because I'm guessing.
yeah. She still helps me with a lot of stuff, but she's not part of the restaurant anymore.
Yeah,
And
but the
they-
permit's in her name, so I don't know
Yes.
that you even have legal authority to be here unless.
Oh, okay.
I
called yesterday.
understand how these things work, but
Yeah, we called yesterday, and they said, it's okay if I can be here.
well,
today.
they probably, I don't know, let's just see if you're a listed manager. Have you filed for a transfer of ownership?
Oh, yes. We're going to the process. But yeah, I mean, we already applied for it.
When was that?
I'm pretty sure right now, we just got the permit and it's on my name. So, yeah, the only thing we need to switch is the permit for the alcohol.
You have to apply to have that done.
Yeah, I think we already applied. Like I said, she's helping me with all this because we still do a lot of stuff together. And I can talk to her about that and see what is going on.
No, the business is still 100% in her name.
Okay. So do you think she needs to be here next time or something?
I honestly don't even see that you're listed as a manager with
Okay.
the authority to represent her.
Oh.
Do me a favor.
Sure.
Give me an email address. I'm gonna follow up. We're gonna send you some information. We'll see if
Okay,
we can. I'll get you the forms that you guys need. I'm sure she has no problem with you being here, but legally. Then I'm gonna make sure you guys have your transfer, because you haven't applied for a transfer of ownership in here or anything, so.
Okay.
Is the corporate entity Senior Tacos LLC in good standing?
Yes.
Continue it for 1 month and get this straightened out. When does your permit expire?
I'm pretty sure the 18, we already applied for extension.
Okay, yeah, it looks like you applied for one in May,
Yes.
maybe already expired.
Yeah, we already applied for another one. This is the second time.
So your other one expires in 3 days.
Yes.
When did you apply for the second one? Do you know?
Yesterday.
Okay,
Yes.
so here's the problem. The first one, the state can issue automatically. The second one has to go before the commission for approval.
Okay.
And they just met yesterday, so it's gonna be 2 weeks before before they can even issue it, I believe. It'd be the 18th, it'd be next Tuesday before it's
Okay,
eligible. So technically, there's a window of about 4 days when you,
yeah, she told me that we cannot sell alcohol on those days.
so. All right, I'm gonna send you some information, and then
Yes, please.
if she wants to fill out a manager's questionnaire and have you come back and represent her, but really as the owner, she should probably be here as well.
Okay,
I will let you know. So we're gonna continue this for 1 month and we'll have you back. And I will send you the data as well, okay?
all right, sounds good.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay, next renewal of violation for the Residence Inn by Marriott. Anyone here for the Residence Inn? Oh. I'm gonna double check that real quick. It's an old violation, but I think it occurred just after their last hearing. Yeah, that one wasn't settled until last year. Yep, they'll have to come back. Okay, continue. Okay, we're gonna go and do the new permit for Love's Travel Stops, 2400 East 200 North Lafayette. Permit number DL 793460
That's gonna give it to you.
Won't accept it until next month. We'll change the date on the next month, so you don't have to come back.
Right.
So
This.
I will tell you, then we'll just date it for next month. So for this one right here, and you don't have to use the podium if you don't want to, it's not plugged in. So the public notification sign, is posted, it's supposed to be visible from the nearest major roadway and accessible to customers. This one is tucked up against the building, like under an awning behind a giant column, a considerable distance from the road. I did not even see it until I was parking. So I don't think that it's met the requirement for the posting. What we're gonna do, so Mr. Kirkman doesn't have to come back next month, we're gonna let him present for the business, and then we won't technically approve it until next month. Give the public a chance to appear and offer remonstrance or positive words of support if they would like. That way he doesn't have to come back. The only reason he would have to come back would be as if there is remonstrance next month, we would have to push it, but. So we're just gonna hear his testimony this month. We'll take it into consideration next month. So,
Sure.
everybody got it?
I do appreciate that. Clark Kirkman with Clark Quinn Law. So this is the Loves at exit 175. This is technically a Tippecanoe County permit. It's a type 116 permit. The travel stop is just outside the corporate boundary of Lafayette. It's been operating for 3.5 years, this location. So we're just getting the beer and wine grocery store permit. Guessing most of you are familiar with the business, but it's a national convenient gas station convenience store chain. They're in all but 4 states nationwide, over 600 locations. Their locations in Indiana are about 50-50 right now, as far as ones that have are selling alcohol and not. So, trying to find permits wherever possible to be able to get beer and wine into those locations and offer, their customers those types of products. As far as the location itself, the general manager there, and he was double booked, so he couldn't come today, but he does have 20 years experience of selling beer and wine at his previous job. So he's, very familiar with, keeping tabs on those age restricted products and treating staff. His name's Troy Arndt.
Do they do much alcohol sales as a percentage?
At their locations where they have alcohol.
It doesn't seem like that.
I'm most of these stores, especially in Indiana, where you can't sell cold beer. It's not a huge percentage of their sales. No, I don't know offhand what an average store
That's
typically
okay.
is a percentage, but it's, they can't sell, I think, more than 25%, and they're well below that as a convenience store with auto fuel.
And they're familiar with selling of age restricted products.
Yes, and, even though they don't have alcohol, yet, I mean, all their staff do already go through some training for selling tobacco. And they'll, incorporate alcohol into that training. They're set up to scan IDs already. And, even if you're, more than of age, their policy is to scan everyone's ID, and, it says do not,
Is that for tobacco as well?
yes, and it says do not proceed if,
Do you have contact with the store manager?
I do.
Just a note, when I was in there, there was a younger appearing male in front of me in line who was purchasing tobacco. And all they had him do was hold up his ID inside of the wallet, just a flash. There's no way it could have been read. So, or anything typed into the database.
Okay,
Well, yeah, I don't believe he was 21. I think he was older, but still, if we're gonna have that policy and if we're gonna card everyone, we should probably. So there's a bypass available. He had to have bypassed or typed in his own date of birth. So,
okay,
I mean, obviously not an issue with, but you might want to mention it to him.
they, and all their staff do go through online training with a written acknowledgement, and those trainings are done, every 6 months to reiterate their policies and make sure everyone understands, not to sell age restricted products to minors and to card people.
And I don't recall any history of violations.
Now,
I mean, I know their store, they have one in Canby, one in
they have,
Pittsburgh.
they have 13, I believe, permits in the state already.
Okay. So I don't have any issues with it, but I think we still need to do the notification thing. So, board members, do you have any questions on this one?
No.
Okay, so we'll just,
I'll say anything until next month.
yeah, so we'll correct the sign, and if anything comes up, I'll let you know, but
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. So.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
you're good.
Thank you.
Have a safe trip back home and fun with your party. Let's do the new permit for Untitled Bar and Social LLC, 301 Columbia Street, Lafayette, permit number RR 79437999. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You can come on up. You want to introduce yourself real quick?
I'm Carly Lewis, and I'm the co-owner of Untitled Bar and Social.
And is that the name we're going to be using?
Yes,
Co-owner, what's your percentage?
50.
And that's just right across
It's
the
right
street.
across the street.
Okay, and we got the sign taken care of this month. Yes, okay. So what's the business plan? Thank you.
That. Well, I currently own Ritual Cocktail Bar on Second. It'll be 6 years in November, and my main problem is I'm out of space. So the building across the street was presented to me, and it's such a beautiful historical building. I wanted to be able to do some sort of project in there. So I'd like to bring that space to life and make it a restaurant and use the cocktail that I have established at Ritual, bring that to Untitled.
Mhm.
I want to have a full service, or I have a full kitchen. We'll be in the basement there across the street. Just a high-end dinner experience. My mother hates the music at Ritual, so I want to do more of the Sinatra type of, theme.
Are you gonna keep Ritual open?
Oh, yes,
Oh, so you're just gonna make more work for yourself?
yes. Love a good project.
How big of a space is this?
It is 5,300 square feet is the space that I would have.
How many
Uh,
floors? Yeah,
So I want to show. This is the equipment plan that I think came with it. So the first floor is the main dining room and the bar, right here. So you enter the bar and then the main dining room. And then the basement will have a full kitchen and the bathrooms. Eventually I would like to put, like more of a speakeasy vibe room there. And then, but, so I noticed, so I wondered if I could put in an addendum here. Cause there's a mezzanine that overlooks the main dining room and they had an office there. And I would like to make that into a little bar up there when you go, and that all those would overlook the dining room here. Here, I brought one over.
I used to spend lots of time in there as a title company.
Really? Well, that's where I obviously came with
So I
the
never
name.
heard that.
So when do we think this project will be done?
Well, I have one hurdle after another. I'm hoping by the end of the year.
Okay.
There is no,
There is not. So we just like bulldozed through the Third Street and we created a door. And so we have we'll have a lift.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, over 20% of the main floor is now a staircase with a lift. But we don't have enough energy coming into the building currently. So you could see that lift right now.
21 and over, family dining.
I'd like to do family dining.
So I noticed on your floor plan, you've added bar separation. As of July 1st, you can forego that if you choose to, as long as you got a file for the exception and do over 100,000 a year in food sales, which I'm expecting should not be a problem.
Correct.
So if it fills the vibe or the flow, just know that you don't have to have it.
Okay, so what do I need to submit
I
for
will-
that?
When we get ready to do the inspection at the end of the year, there'll be something that you'll need to file, but
Okay,
it's a new process, so we're trying to figure it out, but.
okay. Yeah, when I did this, that law hadn't changed yet.
So just so you know, as you're building it out, not necessary.
But she can do this up here.
Yeah, no problem. Yep. And the basement is usable space?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't have any questions or concerns.
Motion to approve it.
Okay.
Moved and seconded for approval, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion will carry.
Good luck.
Well, thank you.
Carly, would you like this stuff back?
I can. Thank you.
You are welcome. And I'll make sure you have my contact information and do
Okay.
you wanna do me a favor? You wanna do like, just put some number on there, I'll send you my contact card and then you can, when you're ready for inspection, you just contact me directly.
Just, my phone number?
Yeah, cell's easier, I tend to text a lot. Every other old guy. Thank you very much, you have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, let's do a transfer for Circle K Maple Point Drive, permit number DL 79302266. This is the new one off of 52.
This is, yeah,
Okay, we've had some problems with posting the orange sign. It's gotta be visible from the nearest major roadway.
okay,
And it's visible from 52,
okay,
but I would argue that it's not accessible. You've got a huge grass area and a drainage ditch between you and the sign.
okay.
Yeah, that's a close-up of it.
Okay,
Who posted it?
I did,
Okay, so have you seen it yourself?
yes.
No, not you.
I have not driven by, it, no. These were just provided to us last
So I
week.
say I
Yeah.
did, but, the maintenance guy for the lot did.
So here's the problem. We've
Okay.
got, there's really nowhere safe to park. I was parked in the turn lane. Fortunately, I had police lights that I'm able to turn on. But expecting people to park in the turn lane and walk across the grassy area and through a drainage ditch to read a sign, probably not gonna work. When is this gonna open?
December.
I think we need to post it somewhere. I don't know if it's off
So
of,
where do you suggest? Because I can put it next to the little road, Maple Point.
I think that's probably, let's just make sure
Okay.
that there's room for people to pull off safely.
Well, I thought they could pull off to the right, which is the lane's really not a lane.
It
There's
was,
to the right.
yeah, it was, when I was there, it was a turn lane, but,
There's one that.
and it
fits
needs, it needs to
too.
be close enough where people can park and reasonably walk up to it.
Okay,
So
I'll figure it out.
let me, try to pull up the address, let's see. Cause 52 is obviously the
Main Road.
main road, but Maple Point is not a untraveled roadway.
I'll put it next to Maple Point.
It's over by Pepe's, just to
It's
the,
right across.
Okay. Okay.
So right now it's located like right in here.
I was wondering.
Is it possible to put it right here? Like, I don't know if this is a highly traveled road.
Here next to this,
Yeah, if there's somewhere up in here where people
definitely can put it next to that road right there.
can people park and get to it.
Yep,
So you want a Maple Point Drive is the,
no.
or,
this
oh,
road.
this side road here? Is that-
Well, I mean, putting it up here where it's facing, this will be the nearest
Yeah.
major roadway.
Okay,
That's as traveled almost as 52, I would argue, so. Putting it over here is not gonna really help, but. So I don't know where people could park and walk up to it, but look at your options. Do you have a business card? Are you gonna post
I
it?
don't have business card. Yeah, it'll be me.
Don't do me a favor. Go give me a name and cell phone number. I'll send you my contact card and you can text me photos of the sign and what you find
So-
location,
My name and phone number.
you know.
It's at Florida.
You got it. And it's calling, right? Okay, so,
Interview.
and are you a local?
no, I'm with Lisa McKinney at Bose McKinney.
Okay. You could probably extend the same thing to you if you want to save a trip next month and just go ahead and tell us what's happening.
Okay.
I'll be here,
You'll be, you want to just
whatever.
continue for next
You,
month?
you could either represent it yourself, or if you want to do your part now.
Yeah,
we'll just-
sure.
We'll table the vote until
Yeah,
next month.
that works. Do you want an affidavit now?
I will take it. I won't
Okay,
file
yeah,
until
perfect,
next month. then.
And I appreciate the courtesy.
You're welcome. So go ahead and tell us who you are and kind of the nature of what we're doing here.
Sure. My name is Dustin Malloy, as mentioned with Bose McKinney and Evans, here on behalf of Max Convenience Stores LLC, doing business as Circle K, for the location at 2709 Maple Point Drive. This is a pending application for a warm beer, groceries permit. As you guys know, Circle K holds several permits throughout the state. Very good reputation, as far as compliance. Here with me is Colleen Wright, who just introduced herself. She's the district manager with Circle K.
So,
She is overseeing 12, soon to be 13 stores.
14, 15 stores, which we've already been for.
Yeah, so she's been through this process several times. As I mentioned, Circle K has a good reputation as far as compliance with their permits throughout the state. Standard policies across the board as far as checking IDs. It is a written policy, and all employees must undergo training. It's a zero tolerance policy. In other words, if an employee fails, they will be terminated. Point of sale software, same thing, scanning IDs, limiting sales during certain times, for instance, before noon on Sundays. And there are also cameras dedicated to the shelving in the area for extra surveillance. The store is planned opening in December, from what I understand. Obviously, the build is not completed yet, so we'll need to go through inspection before that and work through the sign issue. Colleen, if I've missed anything,
Don't think so.
then obviously if there's questions from the board, happy
Do we
to.
have any idea how many permits Circle K has statewide roughly?
No, I know. I have 3 that do not have permits. That's about all I can say.
I don't have that.
No liquor. And Converse mine.
Any history of violations, you would know.
I know
You got-
mine doesn't.
We talked about those.
I think Circle K does a pretty nice job.
I just finished the training myself. That's twice a year, so.
Okay, I don't have any questions. Again, once we
I'll
get the
be here
sign issue.
next month, same time.
Okay, second Wednesday.
Same back
I
there.
looked it up and I said, whichever one.
You'll send me, something to send you the,
I'm gonna send you my contact card. That way
Okay.
you can save it to your phone if you have any questions
I'll see
in the
it.
future, but then you can text me photos. But it is the second Wednesday.
I think this is my last trip.
It'll be the 9th of September.
Perfect. Nice.
That is in this go.
Oh, was it?
West Lafayette is, and so is Rom,
Are they gonna build one in Romney?
well, still there.
All right,
I have a print.
still looks like a used car lot. All right, I don't have any other
Good day.
questions, so we'll take care of this next month.
Okay, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay, next we're gonna do quick pantry 10 on Cassuth Street. Permit number DL 79344619.
Hi, I'm Bruce McLaren. I prepare their applications.
Okay, so we had a similar situation with
Yeah.
your dorm sign. Have you been able to get a hold of the,
Yes, he sent a video, the fellow that was here with me, and it does show the sign is still up. It's the same issue of the building itself sits way back from the road, so they thought if it's back there in the building, it's not gonna be visible, so they posted it on a post out by the gas pumps. And, Officer Gilliam didn't see it when he went through, so there's a
well, it's
question.
actually it's barely hanging on at this point.
Where's this at on Cassuth? I'm trying to wrap my brain around.
Is that a corner?
This is the corner of,
Yeah,
I
it's-
wish I could put it in my phone to figure that.
you got the address.
Yeah, if you look at that video, that sign's been torn and is barely hanging on. That's, I mean, it's hard for anybody to get any information off it. That's an interesting one. I don't think it's met the requirements.
Yeah, I don't want to argue with
it's
you.
an-
I want to
it's
show
an-
you that it was up and it
Yeah.
still is up, and I understand, I can see it's tattered some.
Yeah,
Whether that happened last night, 2 nights ago, a month ago, I don't.
yeah, putting it on a post is an odd spot, because, I mean, technically, if it were visible, it would work. But it's, the customers wouldn't even look for it there. Nobody would look for it there because of all the advertisements. It either needs to go outside of the window tint or out by the road. This is not set back nearly as far as the Loves was. Loves was 250 yards from the roadway. This is
Yeah.
at an intersection.
Yeah, that was their intent. They wanted to try to make it as visible as possible.
Yeah, and I appreciate the effort. It very well may work.
Yeah.
We'll have to look and see, just have them find a location and we'll do it next month. Are
Okay,
you a local attorney or?
no, I look, see,
Okay, would you like to go ahead and make tell us about the business?
yeah. that's
Just with the understanding that if someone shows up next month to remonstrate, we would have to continue the hearing because we would not want to proceed with a vote if you weren't here.
Okay,
So statistically speaking, you should be fine.
okay, I appreciate that.
Go ahead, Mr. McCall.
It's a quick pantry. The family has several locations here in, Lafayette area and some other areas. I think they've had one tobacco violation is all I'm aware of, so they do pretty good training. Check IDs, do what they're supposed to do. It'll just be your typical quick pantry where they do have cameras that keep an eye on things. They have pretty tight inventory, so if something came up missing, they know it's unaccounted for. They go back and watch the videos, make sure if there's anything going on. Have pretty good training, obviously, since they haven't had violations. They had this at another location. They wanted to move it because they didn't do much business at that location, so.
Is there a limit on beer and wine now?
Yeah.
They were unlimited.
They're not.
I know the freeway is.
Yeah, even convenience stores are somewhat limited, and we do see people with multiple stores sometimes they have to make decisions within a community where they're gonna place it, so.
Backed out in the hallway here, they're, talking with Clark Kirkland, and we have a client that's wanting to pay 6 figures for a beer and wine for
Wow.
a store permit, and once he's, there.
Prizel.
That's seem to go pretty high, so
Yeah,
I think I know who it is. I think once you decide you're gonna spend that kind of money, you just do it. Okay,
yeah.
um, opening in December.
This would be open immediately.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yes. This was already open.
It's been.
And they're already operating, right?
They're off,
Under the existing license?
yes.
Okay.
They,
Or is this was
it's
a
a
transfer?
different location.
Okay,
It's a
so they don't
transfer
have
location.
alcohol in there yet?
No.
So, all right, we're gonna have to push it back a month, make sure they're gonna have to get a new sign.
Yeah,
Probably ought to put it on a board where it doesn't tear or
Yeah.
put it on the outside of the window where it's not behind tint and,
I have my,
redneck laminating. I just get the tape, the white tape and do front and back and cover it all up so it doesn't get wet in the wind.
I've seen that go pretty poorly though, so make sure it's not, if you don't do a nice job, it'll get all wrinkled and you get moisture under and you can't see anything.
Oh, okay, yeah, these signs aren't, they have a new supplier for the signs that ATC does, and these haven't done as well, holding up as the prior ones, but.
Huh, it's interesting.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
No, I was down there when the person who worked, that's the order, was talking about it, he goes, how have the signs been?
They're not as weatherproof anymore, right?
And she says, and they don't fit in envelopes as well, so like if you send it to a client, you have to ball them up a little bit more. So she said that it was the same supplier, but they're using a different supplier for their paper stock, and that's what the issue's been.
So I don't have any issue. I don't think you'll need to attend next month.
Okay, I appreciate
And
that.
someone will have to remind me what we did this month, next month.
There's like 5 of them, so yeah.
There's three of them.
Yeah.
Isn't it odd though that you have sign problems and you have 3 of the same meeting, so.
It happens regularly, but all 3 of them,
Inside his head and know what he's thinking.
no, there's rules written right on the back of the signs.
And sometimes.
Not my rules.
You know, they're aware of that, so they thought they were making extra effort to make sure it's visible to the public. It turned out this time.
If it hadn't been torn, it changes the conversation, but. Okay, so we'll take care of this next month.
I appreciate it.
That should be good to go.
Thank you.
Okay, board members, do you guys see anything else that we're missing?
One more.
Is there one
That
more?
was it, wasn't it?
Did you all vote on this one or?
We can't vote on
Well,
it until next month. But you don't have to show it. We're gonna take your testimony now.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't see anything else.
It's everything.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn then. Second. Moving second for adjournment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.